Nion, Ash, the spine of the world. Keywords: World Tree, Endurance, Connection, Fate, Unshakable Will, Cosmic Law, the Pillar Between Worlds. Nion is the cosmic axis, the world tree that connects all realms. Its roots reach into the underworld. Its crown pierces the heavens. It is not just a symbol, it is the structural heart of existence. For the Dragon Slayer, Nion is the spine they must grow into, the ancient pattern of endurance they must embody. In moments of overwhelming darkness, Nion reminds them that they are not alone, that their struggle is part of a mythic continuum stretching back to the dawn of time. To take up the sword beneath Nion is to align oneself with the pulse of fate itself. The Slayer's Oath. The ash tree has long been the material of sacred tools, spears that pierced the void, staffs that led the exiled home, and wands carved for judgment. It is the wood of warriors and seers, of law and story. For the Slayer, Nion is not merely a tree. It is the moment of vow, the wordless promise made when they stepped across the scorched threshold into the path of dragons. This oath is not shouted. It is whispered by the bones. It binds them not to victory but to purpose, not to glory but to guardianship. The Dragon Slayer under Nion knows that what they wield is not just a weapon, but a legacy. Unyielding resolve. Ash does not burn easily. Even dragonfire takes time to consume it. In this, Nion teaches the Slayer the art of withstanding. It is the spiritual backbone that holds fast when flame and ruin devour all else. The dragons bring terror, devastation, and collapse. But Nion endures. Nion remains. This is the lesson for the Slayer. When the world falls into cinders, the vow must remain unbroken. The breath must be drawn again. The step must be taken again. What cannot be destroyed is the will, the sacred will, forged in silence and tempered by loss. Even if every shield is shattered and every ally lost, the Slayer under Nion walks forward. The web of all things. Nion's branches stretch not only through space, but through time. They are part of the great web where each act resonates. Each decision creates a thread that weaves through the cosmos. For the Slayer, this is a solemn burden. To face the dragon is to send ripples through generations. One act of courage may echo into lifetimes. One moment of hesitation may unravel destinies. Under Nion, the Slayer walks this web with awareness. Each battle is part of something larger. The Slayer under Nion does not fight for the moment, they fight for the pattern. They know that their story is not their own, but one node in the sacred design of fate. The ash and the flame. Dragons are fire, incarnate, destructive, ancient, relentless. But even they cannot erase what is eternal. The ash tree is older than the flame. In myth and marrow, it stands for law deeper than any fire can scorch. It embodies cosmic memory, the kind of truth that cannot be silenced by terror. The dragon's breath may incinerate libraries and temples, but it cannot touch the silent oath carved into the spine of Nion. To stand beneath it is to remember the laws older than kings, the principles stronger than pain, and the line that must never be crossed. The Dragon Slayer is that line. Connection is strength. Where the dragon isolates, Nion unites. Where the dragon shatters bonds, Nion reforges them. Its roots entangle the stories of all beings, humans, spirits, ancestors. The dragon would sever these threads, leaving each soul adrift. But the Slayer, anchored in Nion, becomes the reconnection point, the hand that reaches through sorrow, the voice that speaks in the aftermath, the presence that remembers when all others have forgotten. Nion teaches that no life is without link, no sacrifice without echo, no battle without witnesses, both seen and unseen. The Dragon Slayer's spine. Nion is the inner structure. the invisible but unbreakable architecture of the Slayer's soul. It is the moral backbone that does not bend even under the threat of annihilation. The dragon may strike at flesh, but cannot crack that spine. To carry Nion within is to stand even when trembling, to rise even when grief has hollowed the chest. It is the sacred refusal to bow before chaos. The Slayer, marked by Nion, becomes a living axis, a human world tree through which the old law flows into the present moment. In them, the story continues. Through them, the web holds